بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم طلاب المرحلة الثانية. العمل اليوم بعنوان Salivary Gland. The title of our session today is Salivary Gland. Please pay attention when I say this slide is very important, so it is important, okay? And you have to focus on it. Salivary gland, as I said in your lecture before, the origin is epithelial tissue, and there are major salivary gland and minor salivary gland. Minor salivary gland its development is different from a gland to another, like parotid gland as 6th prenatal week, and sublingual gland as 8th prenatal week, and submandibular gland as at 7th prenatal week. But the minor gland developed late to major gland at 12th week، الأسبوع الاثني عشر. شوفوا تبدي الباروتيد بالأسبوع السادس من البريجنانسي، أوكي؟ يعني 6 في 7 42 يوم تبدي تتكون الباروتيد بد، تبدي تكوين الباروتيد جلاند، أوكي؟ هاي البد بداية تكوين الباروتيد جلاند and so on. Now, this is just for your information. 3 pairs of major salivary gland, parotid and submandibular and sublingual. This is the parotid gland, and this is the submandibular gland, and this the sublingual gland. So the secretion of the major salivary gland form about 90% of the saliva, of secretion of saliva. يعني 90% من السلايفة هي من الميجر salivary gland. تبقى شقد؟ تبقى 10% 10% of minor secretion of minor salivary gland. The locations of minor salivary gland here at interior area of the tongue. This is mixed gland, and this is the serous gland, and this mucous gland in the palate and lateral part of the palate, and also in the labial mucosa there are mixed gland. طبعا احنا الماينر salivary gland والميجر اثنيناتهم تتبع الاسيناي. follow their اسيناي. اسيناي هي secretory unit of salivary gland، يعني الوحدة الخلوية للسليفري gland هي نسميها اسيناي. acinus. Acinus may be serous, may be mucus, and may be mixed. The serous one and the mucus one and the mixed one. The mixed one, serous and mucus. These are salivary gland. When I point here, salivary gland. This is salivary gland. طبعا this is labial mucosa. So focus here on this important slide. This is minor salivary gland. Minor salivary gland. When I point here on this area, this is minor salivary gland, where it is located in the labial mucosa. In the labial mucosa. This important slide and very clear slide. Salivary gland بصورة عامة in general it looks like the grape، يعني مثل عنقود العنب، تشبه عنقود العنب عندنا، متكونة من lobes and lobule. هذا each one lobe and it divided into many lobule. This lobule, this lobule, this lobule, and this lobe هذا فص. And separated between them there is connective tissue. connective tissue septum. هذا هو الفاصل بين اللوبيول، وطبعا connective tissue بين اللوبيول نفسه، بين اللوبس وبين اللوبيول. So we have connective tissue between the lobes and between the lobule. Between the lobes here and between the lobule. This is also important slide. When I point here, identify this structure. You must write this is the lobule of salivary gland. And this is connective tissue septum. Important slide. هذا دياجرام يعني يوضح لنا السيرس and ميوكس. السيرس and بيس والميوكس، السيرس دي مليون والميوكس. السيرس ديميليون طلاب هذا نسميه الميكس جلاند ميوكس اند سيرس. يعني مثل الهلال، شبكة مثل الهلال تصير عندنا السيرس أسيناي فوق الميوكس، فوق الميوكس. هسه نشوف هذه ميوكس وفوقها سيرس، لكن هاي سيرس يعني pure سيرس end piece and this is a pure mucus end piece. هذا diagram بس يشوفكم. مثل ما قلت secretory end piece may be serous, may be mucus, may be mixed acini. هذا الدياجرام أيضا this is the mucus acini and this is serous one. And this is serous ديميليون معناها we have here الميكس gland. أيضا هذا diagram. This is diagram. serous and mucus acini طبعا يختلفون بشكل النيوكليوس when it is located. هنا we have بالسيرس acini zymogen secretory granules. هنا ما عندنا zymogen secretory granules، عندنا mucinogen secretory granules. الميوسينوجين secretory granules. هنا دائما تبين بالسكشن هذه الميوكس تبين كأنه empty فارغة فاتحة اللون، فاتح لونها، لكن اللون الدارك كلر the cirrus has. السيرس عندها لون دارك كلر بالسكشنات دائما، وأيضا بالشكل يختلفون. طبعا هذا this is duct. This is salivary duct. This is salivary duct. Salivary duct. This is important slide. This is important slide. Striated duct. This is striated duct. And mucus acini. This is special stain. And serous acini. Serous acini. And this is facial space between them. This is important slide also. Serous ديميليون. Serous ديميليون. But this is هاي اللي تشوفوها مثل الفارغة، لازم تعرفوها تميزوها. You identify this as mucus cell or mucus acini. Myoepithelial cells هي في التراكيب سيل تشبه السموث muscle. عندنا functions of myoepithelial cells support secretory cells and contract and widen the diameter of the intercalated duct اللي مباشرة متصل بالأسيناي. Intercalated ducts join with the starting secreting cell اللي هي الأسيناس، فهذه تساعد بالتقلص وإخراج السلايفة support، وأيضا support السكريتوري cell. طبعا another name هنا للمايوابيثيليال cells as basket cell لأن تشبه السلة. This is electron microscope microphotograph of myoepithelial cells. هاي نشوفها المايوابيثيليال cell. طبعا مرات تصير قريبة close to acinus and sometimes to the intercalated duct. This is myoepithelial cells in electron microscope microphotograph. Myoepithelial cell. We reach the duct system. It starts with the intercalated duct and then striated duct, interlobular excretory duct, and the Stensen's Wharton ducts, or the main duct. Stensen's for parotid glands, Wharton's for submandibular gland. Intralobular, intralobular, between the lobes. Intercalated duct, the small diameter, small cuboidal cells. طبعا كل lining مال duct يختلف عن اللايننج مال another duct. مثلا هنا عندنا cuboidal, then the striated duct, columnar duct. Okay, here the nucleus located in the center. Myoepithelial cells present. Intercalated ducts are prominent in salivary gland having a watery secretion. مثلا الباروتيد. Intercalated duct, this is very important slide. This is the intercalated duct. This duct طبعا is difficult to be shown in the slide. Why difficult? لأنه كلش قريب من الأسيناي and sometimes الأسيناي cover its parts of the intercalated ducts، فما يبين دائما عندنا. And this is important slide. This is intercalated duct. It is the first duct that join with the acinus. هاي acini. هاي كلها acini. Then the striated duct. Then the secretion go into duct. We call this striated duct. من intercalated duct ينتقل إلى striated duct. Here the cells become columnar and centrally located nucleus and eosinophilic cytoplasm. طبعا ليش سميناه striated duct؟ because the cytoplasm is striated. مخطط السيتوبلازم مالته مخطط، نشوفه يظهر لنا خلية يم خلية يرتبطون فيبين انه تخطيطات كأنه duct كلها مخططة. This is important slide. This is striated duct. اوكي this is striated duct. وطبعا مر علينا قبل من شفنا قلت لكم هذا salivary duct. This is striated duct. شوفون هذه الخطوط and the nucleus أيضا مرتبة. Then the terminal excretory duct near the striated duct, they have the same histology as the striated duct. And the duct reach the oral mucosa, the lining becomes stratified. راح يصير عندنا هنا تتحول من cuboidal إلى columnar إلى stratified. Stratified squamous epithelia. Here is the excretory duct. This is the excretory duct. هذا الductal system بالdiagram. This is important slide. Show you the parotid gland. The parotid gland. This is lobule. This is one lobule and this is another lobule and this is the lobule and this is the connective tissue septa between the lobule. Okay. This is parotid gland. This is important slide. من كل major gland أنطيكم slide واحد. هذا اللي أخذناه هسه parotid gland. And this is submandibular gland. طبعا هذا diagram للsubmandibular gland. The secretion of the parotid gland is mainly serous and here it's mixed serous and mucus secreting gland. لكن predominantly طبعا مالتها اللي يصير عندنا هنا it is found partly in the submandibular fossa below the mylohyoid muscles and partly in the floor of the mouth. Mixed serous and mucus secreting gland. This is important slide. This submandibular gland. هذا lobule of the submandibular gland. This is submandibular gland. هذا lobule, another lobule of submandibular gland. This is important slide. من يعني من كل major salivary gland slide واحد. أريدكم تحفظوه وتركزون عليه. From the slides of the major salivary gland, I want you to focus on one slide. This is the title of this slide is submandibular gland. طبعا I have many slides here on the submandibular gland and their duct. The sublingual gland, the third major salivary gland. In this we reach the third major salivary gland. This is the location of the sublingual. This is submandibular. This is sublingual gland. This is the location of sublingual gland. Just for your information, this is the most important slide of the sublingual gland slides. I want you to focus on it. هذا طبعا اللوبيول of the sublingual gland. وهذا الأبيض اللي هو connective tissue septa between them, between the lobules I mean. And this is the duct. طبعا this is excretory duct. This is excretory duct. نشوف الduct كلش كبير. Don't worry please about the number of slides إنه هي 81 slides. So when it is important slide I told you. I have also many sublingual slides. This is mumps طبعا virus infect the parotid gland. mumps يعني نكاف. سيلوثياسيس هاي حالات يعني clinical تشوفوها. Sometimes we have a stone. This is the stone in the duct or in the gland. stone in Wharton's duct طبعا أكثر شيء يصير عندنا مثلا هاي الستون بالورتنز duct. Wharton's duct follow which gland? Wharton's duct, the duct of the submandibular gland. Of the submandibular gland. Thank you, dear student, for your listening.